Well, hi, everybody. The hottest place in town tonight could be the Thomas and Mack Center. It's rather cold outside. It's a little bit chilly inside here tonight on the ice at the Thomas and Mack Center. But I tell you, it could get hot tonight between the Thunder and the Milwaukee Admirals. The Thunder lost their last game. You might recall it was on the road. They lost 10-1 to Long Beach. So we'll see if the Thunder can crank it up tonight. Earlier today, they worked out for a little while in the Thomas and Mack Center. They have now moved into second place in the Southwest Division. The Admirals and the Thunder have near identical records. Now, last night, I got to tell you, we told you about the possibility of a Marty McSorley Butterbean fight. McSorley, number 33 here in this video when he played for the LA Kings, is one of the top tough guys in hockey. He now plays with the San Jose Sharks. Marty's brother, Chris, is the head coach for the Thunder, of course, so we figured Chris would be a pretty good source to go to handicap this possible fight.
Marty's a professional player on ice skates, and he's a guy that does a lot of battling, as you might say, during the course of the season. It's kind of like a mailman going for a walk on his day off. Why would you? And I don't know if Marty's really up for that. And obviously, I have yet to see rings that cold where they're going to freeze him over for Marty on his feet. And I'd have to, at this point, give us a very, very solid edge to Butterbean, him being a professional that he is.
Okay, again, this fight is not set. If it does happen, it could take place sometime this summer. And what the heck, we've seen stranger things in the sport of boxing, haven't we, over the years? Now, the Rebel basketball team, they get set for 3 tough games on the road. They play at Oklahoma State this Saturday. Then on Monday, they play at Fresno State. And then a week from Saturday, they play at Air Force. The Rebels trying to recover from the one-game slide that they had and losing to Hawaii over the weekend. Rebels lost to the Rainbow Warriors on a couple of last-second free throws after that foul you saw right there. Certainly no team likes to lose, but perhaps this loss to Hawaii will help the Rebels crank it up just in case they thought about getting complacent on this road trip.
We could look at it like this. We had a bad game against Hawaii that could keep us level-headed because when you don't lose, you seem to think you're above everything. So it brought us down to eye level with the rest of these teams we're about to play, and hopefully we'll play better.
So that was a bit of a wake-up call, you think, for you guys?
Yeah, it was. And we'll see how we take this wake-up call. We get up swinging or we get up winning.
Now, Keon may want to pay attention to this next story. It's about a new rule change in college if players want to leave college early and go to the NBA. The new rule says if a player declares himself eligible for the draft and does not get drafted, then he can go back to college. He would have that option. If he does get drafted, then he's got to go to the NBA. He would not have an option of going back into college. And we get tons of calls for people wanting to have more video of dog sled racing. So here we go, the Duluth to Portage race. If our weather keeps up, we'll be able to run a Vegas to, say, Pahrump race before too long. We, of course, will update you on the latest winner as soon as we find out who. I think there's the winner right there, that guy. That guy ended up winning that race. But I'll tell you, it is cold in the sense that it wouldn't surprise me that we could have those sort of sporting events here in Las Vegas. Let's go back to the studio.
Ron, is it warmer inside the T&M tonight, you think?
No, it is a little bit chilly here in the Thomas and Mack Center tonight. There's no question about that. And it has something, I'm sure, to do with the outside weather being so cold. But they'll crank it up. There'll be some bodies in here warming up a little bit by game time.
And hey, thanks for that dog sled video. I'm sure the phones were ringing off the hook.
You were one of the people that called.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks, Ron.
Well, there's no room for poor dressing.